My first impression of Marist was absolutely spectacular. I loved the campus, I loved the location on the river, but I also loved the whole campus life. While I was here, I probably experienced more of what I wanted to do rather than what I had to do. I was thankful for a lot of the mentors that I met along the way that kind of put me back on the straight and narrow path. There was Brother LaPietra, whose door was always open, never telling me what to do, but posing more questions than answers.
First class that I attended was Brother LaPietra's freshman chemistry class. That's when I met the group. Almost instantaneously, we all knitted together. There were about 14 of us. Socially, academically, culturally, we all became one. And until this day, some of the greatest friendships I have were developed here, including John.
I think you learn from your classmates every day. My best friend is still the classmate I met back in 1965, Bill Nevins. There are also teachers that I had that helped me define my specialty, define my major. One of them was Dr. George Hooper. He was instrumental in me choosing the field of medicine. Career-wise, after leaving Marist, it's a blur, actually. I probably couldn't tell you what was in the news for those first 2 years.
We had 5 children growing up. I don't know how he did it. I mean, he was at the hospital or on call almost 24 hours a day. He had a passion for it.
I was a plastic surgical fellow down in Virginia. The chief plastic surgery resident was William McGee, the founder of Operation Smile. It takes care of cleft lip, palate, cranio-facial, and a wide assortment of plastic surgically correctable injuries. Bill asked me on several occasions to accompany him. And I have to say, on those mission trips, you're usually too tired to eat and too hungry to sleep. You work until there's no more light, and you work until there are no more patients, but it is extremely rewarding. I used that expertise to start our own cranio-facial clinic here in upstate New York.
I believe he was one of the first teams of surgeons. He traveled to far-off places like Southeast Asia and Central America and South America. So I have to thank my mom for taking care of the family while he was away. When he'd come back, he would show us what he had done, and it was pretty incredible. There in the rainforest for several weeks a year was pretty impressive.
I've done that for the last 20, 25 years until my retirement.
I'm definitely proud of him. I probably wouldn't tell him that to his face. He's just a very selfless individual.
The legacy that I'd like is my family to think of me as a good father, a good person. That I enjoyed what I was doing, so it never was work to me. I enjoyed helping people. I enjoyed giving back to the community. That's all the legacy I really need. But I think it's so good to be part of this Marist community.